Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha. And as I say that, my friends, it's funny. We are completely surrounded by smoke right now. If you're here on the West Coast, you know what I'm talking about. There's fires all around, and you can't see more than maybe 60 yards through the thick smoke. And so when I say a beautiful day in Asha, that's one of those days when we got to go inside and find our good. We're not going to see it with our eyes, maybe hear it with our ears. And it's a great lesson, my friends. We find our good inside of us. And speaking of good, we're on Asha 2 today, and the statement is know only good. And I guess I want to have a key word with this one, and I want you to think about what is it? What is it? And as I read this, it's going to make more sense. It says, perceive and understand only the good, and your experience will be the same. It says, be aware at all times of your high standing. Always remember the covenant written on your mind, that you might not forget you are a child of the King. My friends, it's important that we perceive and understand only the good. And I'll tell you why. Because what you know, like the statement, right, is know only good. What you know, what you believe, what you're intimate with is what you're going to create in your world. And so it's so important that we ask the question, what is it? What's the energy behind the form and matter in our lives? And then of course we know Asha 2, it's the alchemy verse, that when you change the energy, you change the form and matter. And so we have to look deep inside of ourselves. And I can remember growing up in the 80s, I came from a pretty rough neighborhood, and it was cool to be hard. Like when someone took your picture, you didn't smile, you mad dogged, and I remember the moms dropping off their kids at school. They had bumper stickers that said I'm a bitch, and they had this ego and a kind of a survival mechanism in a bit of a rough part of town. And so to be hard and mean or a bitch, or it was kind of celebrated, and you were tough. But that's an ego. That's an energy that you take in to yourself, and there's consequences for the different energies that we take into ourselves, because what we vibrate, we create in our world. And I've seen growing up, a lot of those people, now that they're older, they're not real happy with their situation. They're not real happy with the kind of position in life being an angry, mean, hard person gets you. They don't like the relationships. They don't like anything it's created, my friends. But they still hold on to it as that's who they are, And it's important that we die to that self, to that ego. And you're still going to have a personality. You're going to be an individual, and that's beautiful, my friends. But sometimes we have to let some of those egos and ideas and personalities and stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves that aren't benefiting us, that aren't good, and aren't going to create a good outcome, we just have to let those go, my friends. Perceive and understand only the good, and your experience will be the same. Always remember the covenant written on your mind, that you might not forget you are a child of the King. That's your true identity. You come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. You are love and peace and joy and kindness. And deep down, some of you maybe have lost that being in this world, my friends. And you're meant to come here and be a light and raise the evolution of this planet, but you've gotten sucked down because people mistreated you, and you didn't get a fair shake in life, and this should have been this way, and this person did this to us. And I understand, I've been through it. Many of you have heard my stories, my friends, but it doesn't do us any good to stay in that woundedness, in that hurt. And my friends, if we'll just lay it before the Lord, say, God, I can't carry this burden anymore, and forgive people that haven't even asked for forgiveness. Do it for you, my friends, to release that load and take on your true identity. What is your true identity? It's good, my friends. So offer what you have to the Lord today and receive what He has, my friends. Take back your power and start creating a new beautiful world around you. How do we do that? Asha 2, we know only good. We be that. What we be is what's coming to us, because what we vibrate is what's coming to us. What we're in resonance for is what's coming to us. Not what we want, not what we demand, but what we are. So if you want love, be love. If you want peace around you, be peace. If you want joy, put a smile in your heart, my friends, and let that healing process start to take place. And you're going to heal your soul, your heart, and you're going to heal your world. Guys, I love you so much. If you like what we do here, share it with someone and know I love you. We'll see you next time.